Airline bag fees top today's travel news. So when you hop on a flight, sometimes you are faced with a problem. Not enough room for your carry-on bag in those overhead bins. They're only supposed to be a certain size, right?
Well, and let's face it, that's because sometimes passengers, they kind of work the system. They know that bag is too big, but they get it up there and they still jam it in. However, there's an airline that's cracking down on this.
Yeah, Jeff Maher back with us this morning here in studio. All right, Jeff, no more of this.
Kiva, I kind of wonder if you do this.
What?
Yeah, you know, your bag is a little bit too big for that overhead bin, and
She
know
can
it.
barely reach the overhead bin.
He's right.
Come on.
I do not. I check as much as I can. I don't want to deal with it.
There are so many passengers who do this. They cheat the system. They know that their bag's too big, but they go through security anyway with it. They go up to the gate and they say, oh, well, I didn't know it was too big. You know, now you guys have to take care of it. I'm not going to pay anything, by the way.
They know, Jeff.
They know. But the airline has been dismissing a lot of those fees that they should have been charging at the gate when passengers do that. United Airlines is not going to do that. In fact, they're now installing new bag sizers at most airports. A lot of them are located prior to the security checkpoints, and at other airports that don't yet have those bag sizers, passengers who reach the plane with an oversized bag are being sent back to the ticket counter where they check the bag and pay a $25 fee. That $25 fee, by the way, has been in the past. It's been there. They just haven't forced everyone to pay it. So they've actually been a bit lenient. Not anymore. Some travelers think this is just another way for United Airlines to collect more fees, but the airline says this is actually meant to just speed up the boarding process. George Hobica, founder of airfarewatchdog.com, says the enforcement of old fees and implementation of new ones is really just part of the trend.
The big change in the airline industry over the last 5 or 7 years is consolidation. That plus adding all these ancillary revenues, not just baggage fees, but charging for seat selection and other perks of flying. If it weren't for these fees, a lot of them would be deeply in the red.
Yeah, the process of getting on a plane really has changed dramatically. Starting in 2008, that's when U.S. Airways started charging $25 to check a suitcase. And ever since that began, passengers have found other ways to get around the system. The problem is there's just not enough room in those overhead bins because of people stuffing luggage in. So it makes sense for the airlines to crack down a bit.
Well, no, it galls you, though, because you'll see somebody bringing in a bag that clearly will not fit up there.
But that is the whole point, Jeff. I got to believe most of them do that because they'll check it for you right there for free.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do that, though.
It's happened to me before, but it was by accident. I bought some luggage that the store told me was going to fit as a carry-on.
Maher.
And
was that the day after the dog ate your homework?
And then the dog ate my homework.
That was the same day.
Oh, same day.
Same morning.
Okay, just checking.
And I just happened to do it many times on many flights.
Jeff Maher.
Thank you, Jeff.
We're glad you're back.
Thank you.